Tuesday the 28th, time I did a little test. This is a vaguely interesting test. I actually put my Boker, the gold special number 14, I've put that to an Arkansas, black surgical Arkansas edge. And I hope it'll be a very small improvement. The 20k Suhiru was very, very good, possibly a little bit too good. So I thought perhaps a slightly kinder black Arkansas hazy edge might be good. The reason I'm holding two razors is this is a little Carrera which Gary very kindly has lent to our friend Jeff. And Jeff gave it to me the other day. It just lost its HHT. So I've given it a good old stropping. And I've got to say, it's very, very good again. It's a lovely old, very, very hollow ground razor. I think I'd honestly say it HHTs just as well as the best that I've got. So really interesting test. I believe that Gary had it on a natural stone. I can't quite remember though, to be honest with you. But anyway, I'm going to try one against the other as I like to do. And although it's a 5/8, it's a 5/8 razor, but it is very, very hollow ground. It's a deeply hollow ground razor, so it should, as it performed so well just now on the HHT, it should be a little blisterer. We shall find out. But the main test this afternoon for me is whether or not I've improved the edge on the Carrera. But let's first of all try Jeff's. This is a good litmus test. I can't remember for certain the edge that Gary put on it, but I'm pretty certain it's a cuticle. So anyway, this has just been stropped by me. So let's see how it performs. Yeah, that's good. Yes, I don't think Jeff's going to have any problem with this. Oh, it's cutting very well. Yeah, I think a lot of it is how you strop your razor. It's this business of not being too unkind, but being quite firm at the same time. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Right, briefly, quickly, let's go now to the Boker. This has now got refreshed. I won't say I needed to do very much to it. The only thing is, when you oil a black Arkansas stone, you need like hundreds of laps to get any difference. I put it under the microscope. It has now got the telltale nice shimmery edge, but with a Damascus blade and a Damascus edge, it's a bit more difficult to tell. But we'll give it a go and see what happens. This is a black arc. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's very nice actually. The real test will be about a half hour to an hour after the shave. If there's no irritation at all, which I suspect will be the case, yeah, it's very pleasant. Whether or not it's that much better than the 20k Suhiru, it's rather difficult to say because I only shaved yesterday and there's not an awful lot of stubble here to really test it on. But we'll do what we can. Let's go against the grain, see what happens. Yeah, it's very nice. I think the real test is going to be afterwards. I think if it's a very much kinder edge, I'll only know after the shave. But it feels good. It's quite a quandary, really. I normally shave every 2 days, and this is the next day shave. Now, I'd say this was a slightly kinder edge, so it was a worthwhile experiment. But I'm doing this out of hope and blind ignorance. Very subjective. As you can hear, it's effortless. And when it's cutting effortlessly, I'd be pretty certain that there'll be no irritation at all. I used the Allen block after my shave yesterday, and I've got to say, apart from a couple of old nicks which I'd managed to possibly irritate, it was fine. Sometimes when you get a couple of nicks on your face, you irritate them. Yeah, that's kinder. I would say that was slightly kinder. But there again, it's only had 1 day to grow stubble. So perhaps I'm being foolish. Perhaps I should have given it a little bit longer. Impatient. But then it's a new toy. And you've got to be a bit impatient with a new toy. Yeah, there's still plenty of stubble there though. It's you can hear it cutting. Yeah. Well, I'd definitely say that it was a success. Though it's very difficult for me to be objective. Problem is, I shaved with the thing yesterday, and of course I've only had 24 hours of stubble growth. But my stubble is rather sharp and hard, so I'm quite pleased. As far as the feel goes, it's wonderful. Yeah, oh my God, I've done it against BBS. I didn't mean to go for a BBS, but it is. That's BBS, Baby Bum Smooth. Just a little bit on the lower neck. And otherwise, a great success. I know I'm shaving over almost dry skin, but it's a good test. Let me just do one more quick stripe, this time with the Carrera, which is a very nice little razor actually. I'm not sure, it's got number 877 on one side of the tang and just Carrera on the other. So I don't have very great knowledge of where it came from, but it's beautiful little hollow ground blade. Well, to be honest, there's nothing there to really find. perfect little trimming razor. But I haven't got anything to trim. Anyway, in conclusion, yes, a black surgical Arkansas edge is, on a shave from the next day, is slightly kinder. I don't think it's any sharper, but it just felt very, very kind on the skin. Bearing in mind I went for a full BBS yesterday with 2 razors, so really having a shave today and saying it feels very comfortable has got to mean something. Anyway, chaps, there we have it. Black Arkansas. This one has just been stropped, was originally, I think on a coticle from Gary Haywood. Anyway, chaps, experiment over with. Yes, I would say on the whole, a surgical black Arkansas does give a slightly more comfortable edge. See you soon. Thanks for watching.